Okay, here we go. We're about to start this soon. Let's see if the video is starting. I'm pretty sure it is, so we can get this show on the road. I have to watch this on my phone to see if on the road. Okay. Let's do this. Hold on a second. Get myself comfortable here. So, yeah, it's a shame I can't, like, get rid of the ads. They told me to disable ad block. Seriously, I hate the shit that's against the ad block nowadays. Okay, let's start this. So, tomorrow is going to be Sonic's 34th anniversary. So, for today, the night before Sonic's 34th anniversary, I thought I'd go ahead and do a tier list of the Sonic games that I have played. We're going to be doing S tier, A tier, B tier, C tier, D tier, F tier. I don't like E, so I'm just going to go to F tier. And then unranked if I have not played it, or never heard of it, or whatever. Just whatever the case might be. So, and then I'm going to do some more. There's a few other things. Oh, and I might look at some videos after this. I mean, there's a video I want to watch of my own that's Sonic related. It's actually something I made earlier this year. It has to do with... Yeah, let's just go ahead and let's go ahead and start this tier list right now. Okay. There's a lot of Sonic games here, it looks like. I'm sure we can chow down through all of them. I really hope I know what I'm about to rank here, but we're going to go ahead and do our best to rank them. So, let's do it. Okay. Starting off with Sonic 1 on the Sega Genesis, or Mega Drive if you're from Europe or Japan. You know, this is where it started it all. Sonic 1 on Genesis. And so, Sonic 1, being the first of its kind, they have definitely made improvements over there. I think Sonic 1 is a pretty good first game as a whole. I mean, this is where I started with the Sonic series, was with Sonic 1. I emulated it one night on a Genesis emulator, Kega Fusion it was called. And I basically became a huge Sonic fan since then. And then the next few days, there were snow days, and I was glad. Didn't have to feel guilty for staying home from school because of the shit that happened at school. But yeah, basically, I just, my life changed ever since I got into the Sonic series. Sonic 1, like, I remember just playing the hell out of Sonic 1 all the time that year. It was my favorite at the time, I think. I mean, there was a few others I really enjoyed just as much, which we'll definitely get to and we'll talk about. Just for being my first Sonic game, I can give it bonus points. And when it was my first favorite Sonic game, I think I'll go ahead and put it up in A tier. I had a really good time with Sonic 1. Definitely want to put it in A tier for that. Still enjoyable to this day. Next we got Sonic 1 on Game Gear and Master System. Yeah, this is 8-bit version. Well, I'm just going to rank it by the Game Gear version rather than ranking the Master System version, because I played them on Game Gear. I've only played Sonic 1 and I think a little bit of 2 and Chaos on Master System. But yeah, I'm going to rank them by the Game Gear version, because that's I completed these games on the Game Gear version, so Sonic 1 Game Gear is actually kind of interesting. I definitely would like to rank this in the... I mean, I don't want to be too top-heavy with this list, but you know what? I consider it an A-tier game. It's really fun. I think it's interesting to collect the special, like, Chaos Emeralds, and this, not in the special stages, but, like, put them in the stages themselves, and then, I don't know, there's something satisfying about that in Sonic 1 Game Gear, and honestly, I enjoyed that the most of the Game Gear ones. That's probably why I'm going to rank it that high. Now, I don't think I played the Game Gear ones till like later on that year when I first became a Sonic fan. Yeah, I became a Sonic fan on February 1st, 2011. I think it was like somewhere around early October 2011 when I discovered the Game Gear games. Pretty sure that was the case. Sonic Eraser. That is an easy F tier. I've played it. This is a Sonic game that not many people know about because this is the one that... This was a Japan-only Sonic game. It's basically just this, like, I guess, like columns or Tetris or something, or Puyo Puyo. I don't know. It's something like that. And it's not fun. And the music sounds bad. It's like someone banging on a frying pan. Like, jeez. Alright, next we got... You know what? Maybe we should rank the Genesis version of Sonic 2 before we rank the Hyper version. Okay, Genesis version of Sonic 2. Oh, man. Should I say some things about this game? I mean, I don't know. Sonic 2 is... seems to be a lot of people's favorite Sonic game, and I don't know. Well, I don't know if I want to say it, like, say all of what I want to say right now, because I don't want to give spoilers for the rest of the classic games that I'm about to rank. I'll just go ahead and say, when I first played it, I was like, this is everyone's favorite Sonic game, huh? Or a lot of people... Okay, maybe I should just go ahead, just talk about it a little bit, and then I'll say for, you know, after I finish ranking the classic games, I'll just go ahead and talk about Sonic 2 again, rather than just shitting on it from the beginning. But yeah, Sonic 2, they've definitely made improvements over Sonic 1. They added Tails, they had more zones, although they only had 2 acts, except for Metropolis Zone. The Spin Dash, that's overall made some pretty good improvements. It's a pretty solid title. Part of me wants to put it in A tier instead of S. I don't know. It's one of these two. I think maybe A tier. We'll see. Yeah, we'll probably put it in A tier for now. Unless maybe we'll do some editing on this list. We'll see. And then we got Sonic 2 on Game Gear. Oh, dude, this is the Ninja Gaiden of Sonic games, I would say. It is hard as fuck. Like, it's like they wanted to make this the hardest game of all time. It was really tough. I mean, it definitely has a charm to it. I definitely do enjoy this one, despite its insane difficulty. I'll go ahead and put it into the B tier. It is a pretty solid game, but I think it's going to be in B tier just because it's really hard, and I don't know if I can ever really get good at that game. I've beaten it before, but yeah, like I said, it's tough as nails. Sega Sonic. Oh, that's the one with Mighty and Ray. I've never played this one, and I want to. But yeah, not right now. Oh yeah, Sonic CD. Oh boy. I wonder if the Twitter people are going to hate me for this because it seems to be cool and trendy to hate on Sonic CD. But you know what? I say fuck you for that. So S tier. I love Sonic CD. As a matter of fact, when I first played Sonic CD, it was like my favorite Sonic game for a long time. Yeah, until I beat another one, and then, yeah, I think my opinions on which is my favorite kind of have flip-flopped over the years, but I remember during my early years, after Sonic 1, it was Sonic CD that was my favorite. I really like Sonic CD a lot. Has the introduction of Metal Sonic and Amy. Sonic has the peel out. He has an awkward spin dash, which they brought him the normal, convenient spin dash in the HD remake or remaster or whatever. Yeah. Also, this game has two different soundtracks: the Japanese soundtrack and the American soundtrack. Yeah, the Japanese soundtrack is the one that that was its initial soundtrack, and then when it was localized in North America, they decided to make it make it different. So, I mean, some people like the Japanese soundtrack, some people like the American soundtrack, some people like both. For me, I mean, there's some good songs in the Japanese soundtrack and some in the American soundtrack, although I think there's a lot more good songs in the Japanese soundtrack, in my opinion. And I think overall, I prefer the Japanese soundtrack. So, yeah, Sonic CD. Really love Sonic CD a lot. Also, the time traveling thing, it's really cool. Also, just the aesthetics is just very much Sega of the 90s. Love it. Love Sonic CD a lot. Oh, and then of course we got Sonic Chaos. It's a good game, question mark. I mean, there's nothing else to say about Sonic Chaos. I mean, it's kind of just another Sonic game. Not much else to say about it. I mean, I mean, there is one negative thing I could probably say about it, and that's the final boss. It was very just, I don't know, the final boss kind of sucked in that game. Has the peel out in there, I guess. It's a pretty good thing to have. Play as Tails. I don't know. Next we got Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. I played them both on Game Gear and Genesis. I think both are going to go in C. It's just Puyo Puyo reskinned the Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine based on the adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. Which, I'm going to be honest, I'm not good at Puyo Puyo or anything, so yeah, because I'm not very good at these type of games, I'm just going to put them in C tier. It's definitely not a bad game. It's definitely got a charm to it, and I can definitely put it in C tier. I'm just not very good at it, like I said. Sonic Spinball is... I don't even know what to do in it, honestly. So, yeah, D tier. Oh, Sonic 3. Oh, we got Sonic 3. Okay, you know, maybe we should rank all of them at once. And I consider them one big title. Yeah, they were split into two games. I think it had to do with like the McDonald's promotion. Someone else said lack of memory, like enough memory to be put on one cartridge. I don't know if that's accurate or not, but I know the McDonald's thing had something to do with it. But yeah, Sonic 3 and Knuckles. They're going to be in the same place. Yep, Sonic 3 and Knuckles is my favorite of the Genesis era. And I'm just going to go ahead and put Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles up there with it. So yeah, Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Yeah, I remember talking about Sonic 2. I wanted to say something about Sonic 2. I just thought Sonic 2 was a bit overrated, which is why I didn't want to put it up in S tier. I know, I don't mean to put it that way. Or, well, no, I did. That's why I said it, but I don't know. I do find Sonic 2 a little overrated and not as good as Sonic 3 and Knuckles. It's still a good game, but I don't know. It's not... Of all the classic games, Sonic 1 has been my favorite from when I was new to Sonic. Sonic CD was my favorite after that. And then, after that, it became Sonic 3 and Knuckles. During the flip-flop of my favorite Sonic game era. Sonic 2 has never, at any point, been my favorite Sonic game. So, yeah, I can't really say much about that one. But yeah, Sonic 3 and Knuckles, however, would be my favorite of the classic era. You got Sonic, you got Tails, and you got the new character, Knuckles. And when you get Sonic and Knuckles, you can play as Knuckles in Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles when you combine them both into Sonic 3 and Knuckles, of course. But yeah. Honestly, it just feels like the most complete of the Genesis era. Sonic 3 and Knuckles. But yeah, I think it was definitely the strongest of the classics, for sure. I had the most fun with it. And, you know, the shields, like the lightning shield and the fire shield, bubble shield. That was an interesting thing. And then Supersonic, and then there was Hypersonic. Oh, I forgot to mention Sonic 2 had Supersonic, but Sonic 3 Knuckles added Hypersonic. So yeah, you can turn your Chaos Emeralds into Super Emeralds to become Hypersonic. That's a pretty cool thing. A little excessive though. I mean, you're already invincible as Supersonic, but I guess Hypersonic you can dash in the air, which is nice. Never brought that back. They probably should. It was a little seizure-inducing though, but I don't know. I mean, they could probably find ways to work around that. Sonic Drift. Oh yeah, I played this. It's not great. It's a racing game. I don't know. It's just a way to kill time, I guess. I don't know. Sonic Spinball and Game Gear even worse than the Genesis version. Gotta put it in F tier. Sonic Triple Trouble. I expected this to be my favorite of the Game Gear games. It's not, but it would probably be my second favorite. So I'll put it into the A tier. It is a pretty solid game. But yeah, it's probably my second favorite. It's very close second of the Game Gear ones. I beat all the Game Gear games back in January when I was like in a huge Sonic mood. Knuckles Chaos I've never played, but I've heard a lot of negative things about it. Sonic Drift 2 is not that much better. I mean, I guess it's better than Sonic Drift 1, question mark. But again, it's not that much better. And Trails Sky Patrol. Oh, dude, I hated that one. That easy F tier right there. Tales of Adventure I've never played. I heard good things about it though, but yeah, I've never played it, and I should probably play that one. Sonic Labyrinth. Okay, this is gonna sound probably a little like controversial here. I don't think Sonic Labyrinth is as bad as people make it out to be. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not a good game, but I don't know. I did get some enjoyment out of it, oddly enough. I mean, I'd still consider it like a D tier, not an F tier, but a D tier at best. I just somehow got enjoyment out of it, and I'm just like, maybe it's not that bad as people make it out to be. I mean, not like the best game ever, no, and it's certainly not good. It's just, I just somehow got enjoyment out of it. Sonic the Fighters, I didn't particularly enjoy it too much. I mean, it was alright. I think I'll put it in the C tier. What's this one? Sonic 3D Blast. Okay, Sonic 3D Blast. Some days I like it, other days I don't. Every playthrough is a mixed bag. So yeah, it was very, weird. You're like running around this isometric view, which I do like. I mean, I started really appreciating isometric games ever since I played the Mega Man Battle Network series. Since then, I adored isometric so much. Sonic 3D Blast never really sparked my, love for isometric games. Yeah, I played Sonic 3D Blast before I played Mega Man Battle Network. But yeah, Sonic 3D Blast, yeah, like I said, it's a mixed bag. Some days I like it, some days I don't. And yeah, it's just weird to play. You gotta collect flickies, but I don't know. It can be kind of enjoyable sometimes. I think I'll go ahead and put it in the C tier. Sonic Blast. It was kind of weird to play. The controls were just iffy, and also I think the game was just alright until you got the fucking Blue Marine Zone. Oh my god, dude. Blue Marine Zone in Sonic Blast? I think should make people want to apologize for all the things they said to Labyrinth. Yeah, I gotta put this in a D tier. I'm sorry, I did not enjoy that one. Sonic R, it's got good music. I like the idea of the characters racing, not in a car, but actually just running. But that's about it. I think I'll probably put it there, I guess. It's okay. Oh, now we're getting into, you know, the good stuff here. Sonic Adventure! Oh yeah. S tier, dude. I love Sonic Adventure a lot. Sonic Adventure is my favorite Sonic game. There we go. I said it. This is my favorite Sonic game. Like, I know some people are probably going to say stuff like, oh, Sonic had a rough transition to 3, but I really enjoyed Sonic Adventure a lot. I don't need to listen to what IGN says. I mean, you can't spell ignorant without IGN. Okay, no, but seriously, though, when I formed my own damn opinion, rather than following some other slimeball's opinion, I could actually enjoy games that I want to enjoy. I mean, I enjoyed Phoenix Wright Justice for All just as my favorite of the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney series, despite everybody else hating that game, or at least not liking it as much as the other two in the trilogy. But anyway, Sonic Adventure. Yeah, I love Sonic Adventure a lot. The floatier physics in this like new 3D world, I really like that, and then to be able to spam the spin dash. The spin dash was definitely broken in that game, but yeah, it was definitely fun to play for that. I thought. Got 6 different characters, and then something. One of the things that people want to rub in my face is Big the Cat, but I don't know. I don't think Big the Cat was that bad, unless you're trying to get the emblems, but still manageable. But yeah, Sonic is the one I'm enjoying playing the most. And yeah, I had this like hub world. I think it's like one of the few Sonic games that have a hub world. I've heard that Sonic Adventure was initially going to be an RPG. I don't know how accurate that is, but if so, maybe that explains the hub world. And they added the Chow Garden, and yeah, they had some pretty interesting stages. I really like Sonic Adventure a lot. Also, I love that box art. So nice. Anything else I want to say about Sonic Adventure? I'm not sure. I think I said just about everything I loved about that game. It's just a really overall good game. Pretty damn good soundtrack. Interesting story. Everything. Ah! Jeez. Anyway. God, every time. Next we got... Sorry about that. Everybody's like constantly barging in my room every time I'm trying to do a stream. Anyway, next is Sonic Pocket Adventure. I've never... Well, no, I have played it, but I don't really remember it too much. I can't really rank it right now. But I gotta play it. Okay, same with Sonic Shuffle. I've not played it. I've heard not so good things about Sonic Shuffle. They're just saying, oh, it's a Mario Party ripoff. But I've never played it, so I don't know. Maybe it might be good. We'll see. If I ever play it, that is. Sonic Adventure 2. Okay, this is probably the Sonic game that everybody praises. I recently streamed this, like... I'm gonna be honest. I think it might be an S tier title. Not up here though, but like down here. So yes, they added, they refined the whole like which playable characters you can play as. You can play Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and then you got the dark side, which is Shadow, Rouge, and Eggman. Yeah, Sonic and Shadow run through the stages. Tails and Eggman ride on a ship and shoot things like E102 Gamma does. Basically centered around that gameplay. And then Knuckles and Rouge do treasure hunting for the Master Emerald pieces. Or anything else, really, because there's also the Pyramid Cave, and yeah, you can collect keys. But yeah, it had a pretty damn good story. And the inclusion of Shadow, I'll give it that. But I don't know, when I did play Sonic Adventure 2, like especially the final boss part, yeah, I got a little frustrated. I mean, okay, what I mean by final boss, I mean like literally the end of the game, where you have to fight the Bio-Lizard and then you go super, like, I don't know, that felt a little frustrating, and I thought, maybe it's getting points to go. But I did play the Dreamcast version. The Dreamcast controller was kind of, I don't know, maybe a little too round, and I always felt like it was easier to slip off or something. I don't know, maybe that was the case. Because I didn't feel that way with the GameCube version. On the treasure hunting thing, you get like an exclamation mark over your head when you do some treasure hunting in that version. So I think that was a bit of an improvement right there, I would say. Plus the multiplayer in that one, which I've never really done, unfortunately, but I heard good things about it. And also the Chow Garden, which, yeah, there's lots of good things about Sonic Adventure 2, but I don't know. I still enjoyed Sonic Adventure 1 more, honestly. Next, we got Sonic Advance. This is the Game Boy Advance title. I am going to go ahead and put that into the A tier. Oh, yeah. I also started with the... Like with Sonic 1, that was my first Sonic game, but then even in that early year of 2011 when I started playing Sonic, some of the other Sonic games I played was Sonic Advance. Yeah, and Sonic Advance 2 and 3. Like, I played the Game Boy Advance titles because I love the Game Boy Advance a lot, so I had to see if there was any Game Boy Advance Sonic games. And yeah, Sonic Advance is pretty damn good. It's got the... I think it's got the best Sonic sprite, honestly. Yep, I don't know how popular of an opinion that is, but I think the Sonic Advance sprites are pretty damn good. Probably my favorite Sonic sprites of all. So, I mean... they're very well animated and everything. It's very well detailed and everything. Yeah, Sonic Advance 2. This is the one where you're running, constantly running a lot. They push you to run, and collecting Chaos Emeralds was a lot more exhausting. However, there's just something about Sonic Advance 2 that I enjoyed a little more. I know this is probably not a popular opinion, but I think I enjoyed Sonic Advance 2 a little more. But I think my favorite was Sonic Advance 3, doing the double team thing, and oh yeah, they have 5 different characters you can play as: Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Cream, and Amy. Yeah, Cream was introduced in Sonic Advance 2. You can unlock Amy, but yeah, Sonic Advance 3 has all of them. I think the Sonic Advance series definitely ended off with a... And yeah, you had to collect the Chow to then collect keys to get a Chaos Emerald. And the special stages were kind of interesting in that one too. Plus, it had really good music too. I'll give it that too. I liked Sonic Advance 3 a lot. Sonic Pinball Party. I mean, it's pinball, I guess. C tier. Sonic Battle. I've always kind of liked Sonic Battle. Although it's been a while since I played it. I think it would be a B tier. Yeah, it's been a while since I played Sonic Battle, but I really enjoyed it a lot. I think I played it like a month after I became a Sonic fan. Like when I started playing Sonic. I think it was like somewhere around early March of 2011, I started playing Sonic Battle. But yeah, it's been a while. I don't think I've played it since then. No, I have played it in the summer of 2011 too. And then during Christmas break in 2011. So almost 2012. And I think that was the last time I've ever played it. I don't think I've ever played it since then. So maybe going back to Sonic Battle, I'm not going to have the same opinion. I don't know. It's definitely one of the more underrated Sonic games, that's for sure. Next we got Sonic Heroes. I think so far it's a B tier, if I'm being perfectly honest. I mean, I don't know. I feel like the whole, working as a team thing, like with 3 characters, kind of felt flat. Also, the controls were kind of slippery. But I don't know. I did get enjoyment out of it. Not as much as the other games up here, though. I'm not sure what else to say about Sonic Heroes. I mean, also, I must admit, I've never actually beaten it, but I've played enough of it to give it a ranking. I gotta finish it up one day. So, yeah, next we got Sonic Jump, never played it. Shadow the Hedgehog. Okay, like Sonic 3D Blast, this is another game that I think is a mixed bag. Every playthrough is... Sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. It's C tier. I think they wanted to make this, they wanted to make this Sonic game really edgy. They wanted to make this dark, edgy, emo hedgehog Shadow with a gun. And then saying some slight cuss words like, damn and hell, where's that damn 4th Chaos Emerald? Yeah. It was, I mean, I did get enjoyment out of it. But yeah, next we got Sonic Rush. It's been a while since I played Sonic Rush. I don't want to be too top heavy with these games, but I don't know. I actually did enjoy Sonic Rush quite a bit. Probably up here, honestly. Like, maybe there. Introduced Blaze. Also, the soundtrack was composed by Hideki Naganuma, the same composer for Jet Set Radio Future. So, there we go. That's an instant... That's an automatic awesome soundtrack right there. Yeah. It's just been a while since I played Sonic Rush, so yeah, I enjoyed it a lot though. I remember that. So next is Sonic Riders. Never played it, and I would like to. Next is Sonic 06. Sonic 06. Sonic 06, I'm really upset that Sonic 06 had to be a terrible game. Like, this is a game that actually had potential. And it just... Oh, dude. Like, okay, Sonic... There's many problems with this game. I know it'd probably be beating a dead horse at this point if we were to rip on Sonic 06, but we're talking about it now. I mean, might as well just go ahead and do it. But like, if you look at the classic Sonic games, you get this like cartoony Mickey Mouse sort of like aesthetics. Mickey Mouse, Bugs Bunny, Felix the Cat. Yeah, it's pretty much like Sega's Mickey Mouse right there. It's a cartoony type of game, and yeah, sure, this series started to get a little deeper, and you got games like Sonic Adventure, where I guess Sonic started to look more anime-ish, but they still maintained the wacky stuff that was in the classic era, and then Sonic 06 is like. They make it dark and serious and like Final Fantasy-esque. Like some of the characters, like Princess Elise, just wouldn't look out of place from a Final Fantasy game. I can't say the same about Sonic. Yes, there was that scene, Elise kissing Sonic on the lips, which, yeah, basically displayed bestiality and necrophilia. We did not need Elise in the game. Or at least maybe not make her kiss Sonic on the lips. If it wasn't for the Sonic X Elise thing, you know, I think story-wise it maybe could have been better? Question mark? I would say so, but the game is just jam-packed full of glitches. Like, jeez. Glitches are bitches, aren't they? Maybe I should start saying that more often. Glitches are bitches. But this game did have potential to be good, and I really wished it were. Man, why did they have to fuck it all up? I mean, it was rushed, essentially. Maybe if they spent more time on it, like, earlier on, like, they probably could have made this game and released it somewhere in, like, June of 2006. With enough time spent into this game rather than being a rushed project, and it probably could have been a good Sonic game. It probably could have been the best Sonic game out there, or one of the best anyway. But no. Why did they fuck up Sonic 06? Next we got Sonic Rivals, which is alright. I mean, I did play Sonic Rivals 2 as well, which we should go ahead and get those out of the way. I actually kind of like Sonic Rivals 2. A little more than 1, but just a little bit. I think I'll go ahead and put them in C tier. I'll just put Sonic Rivals 2 above it. Above those two. There we go. Oh, Sonic 1 on Genesis. Or, no, not Sonic 1 on Genesis. Sonic 1 on Game Boy Advance. It's titled Sonic the Hedgehog Genesis. And it's for Game Boy Advance. Honestly, what was the point of this port? This is another game that came out in 2006, the worst year for Sonic. Sonic 06, or I guess Sonic Genesis on Game Boy Advance, that is the most pointless port of Sonic 1. Let's see. We had it on Genesis. We had it on Sega Saturn through Sonic Jam. We had it on the Dreamcast and the Sega Smash Pack. We had it on GameCube, PS2, and Xbox through Sonic Mega Collection, parentheses plus. We have it on Xbox 360, PS3, and Wii. Oh, yeah, and the Wii's backwards compatible with the GameCube, so you can play the Mega Collection version there. And it was on the PS3 and Xbox 360 digitally and physically if you get Sonic's Ultimate Genesis Collection. It's on Wii U, which you can, go back and to the Virtual Console, download it from there. PS4, Xbox One through Sega Genesis Classics. Sonic Origins. And Switch, Switch has, and then PS5 and Xbox Series obviously has those too. And Switch got it, I think, 3 or 4 times. The Sega Ages, Sega Genesis Classics, Sonic Origins. I think it's on the Genesis Online. I can't remember. I don't know for sure. I think it is. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. But regardless, it's been ported so many times. And the handhelds, it's on the, you can put on the Sega Nomad if you want to, play it for a short time because it's just going to kill the batteries off in an hour. It's on the PSP. It's on the DS. It's on the 3DS. Yes, I said Switch already. It's on the phones. I think it's on the passenger seat of a car. It's on the toaster. It's on the microwave. It's on the washing machine. It's on a piece of chocolate. And when you eat it and then you take a shit, that shit also has it. Yeah, it's on literally everything. I mean, I can just open up that door and there's going to be a whole pile of Sonic 1 ports just coming out of my room. Like, coming into my room. Open my closet, there's like 50 more. Dude, it's on everything. What was the point of this port? Oh, and it's pretty bad too. Like, the physics are so bad. And the music is so bad. Well, maybe not so much for Labyrinth Zone. I admittedly do kind of like Labyrinth Zone and Labyrinth Zone's theme in that one. But yeah, that was just... Ugh. Not good. Sonic and the Secret Rings. Okay, this could have been my first Sonic game. And I'm glad it wasn't. But I judged the game by its cover. Because Sonic has a ring on his middle finger. And that is the only reason why I did not get Sonic and the Secret Rings. Yes, that is literally the only reason why I didn't get Sonic and the Secret Rings. But then eventually I did get it later on. And yeah, it was best I didn't start with this one. It's gotta be a D tier. Sonic Rush Adventure I never played, and I probably should play that one. Mario and Sonic Olympic Games. Okay, this one... I don't play the Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games series, and honestly, I really wish that Mario and Sonic had a better crossover than this. Like, they could have been on an adventure to stop Bowser and Dr. Eggman, but no, instead we get the Olympics? I don't know. That's just kind of a not so good idea. Like, you wasted it on the fucking Olympics. I could care less about these. I mean, that being said, though, I think I kind of have a thing for Mario Sonic Olympic Games on Wii. And I have emulated the DS version as well. I don't have the game, though, mind you, but I have played it with a friend who does. But yeah, I should talk about my early days of being a Sonic fan again, and it was when I made a friend in high school who liked Sonic. And yeah, I decided to play Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. She has the game, and so I was like, yeah, let's play it. And then, yeah, I had a good time playing it. And I'm gonna cherish those memories of playing Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games with my first friend who was a Sonic fan. And for that, I think I'll go ahead and give it a C tier. Maybe there. The memories are very precious. I'll put the DS version up there too. Yeah, the memories are very precious. I really do cherish those memories of playing with a friend who likes Sonic, and it just brings back some good memories. And for that, I think that spiced up these series or just this first game in retrospect. Because I could not care less for the other Mario and Sonic at the fucking Olympics. For real. But I have a soft spot for this one. Because of those memories, there was definitely some merit behind the first game. So they discontinued the Olympic Games, though. Maybe they should make another where they're on an adventure to stop Bowser and Dr. Eggman or something like that, rather than making fucking sports again. Anyway, Sonic Riders, never played. Once again, I gotta do that. Sonic Chronicles: The Dark Brotherhood. No! Like, okay, this was supposed to be RPG. Sonic RPG, that is something that people have been, like, dying for at the time, I bet. But it turned out to be bad. Bad, written all over it. And, oh, dude. I mean, okay, if I'm being perfectly honest, I think, I'm not sure, because Sonic is a game about speed, I don't think an RPG Sonic would work. I mean, at least not a turn-based one, unless, maybe there's some ways around it, but I think an action RPG would be... I think an action RPG would work better for Sonic, because that way you can still go fast in it, because that's what Sonic's all about. Yeah, I haven't really played it in a while, and to be honest, I don't want to. F tier. Oh, hi, Salsa. I've just been ranking Sonic games because tomorrow's going to be Sonic's 34th anniversary. So, yeah. Next is Sonic Unleashed. Oh, yeah, they have the different versions. Wii, PS3, Xbox 360, and PS2. Honestly, okay, the PS2 version, I didn't even know the PS2 version existed. I was like astonished that they still had PS2 games being made at all. I was like, this was 2008. Oh, man, that's crazy. I mean, probably the console version, or well, they're all on consoles, but the HD version. I mean, I think I'm gonna put an A tier. But I think I'll put the Wii version up there too. I've never played the PS2 version, so I gotta put it down in unranked. But yeah, Sonic Unleashed. I think this is where they started the boost gameplay, and this is they have the Werehog. The Werehog was pretty cool, although I don't know, the night stages were a little like I want to get through this type of feeling to it. Sonic of the Black Knight. Oh boy. Okay. Of actually owning a Sonic game and not just emulating them, this was my first that I actually bought with money. Yeah, I got it back in like July of 2011, like in the bargain bin at a clothing store. I mean, part of me wants to put it in B tier, but I don't know. I mean, I'm putting a lot in C. I mean, at least they made more sense out of the Wii motion controls with it, I guess, using a sword. It was kind of a neat idea. It kind of falls flat, but I don't know, I gotta put it in C tier. It's been a while since I played it. I think the last time I played it was 2014 or 15. And it was with my cousin, who was like really little at the time, and he'd come over to my place and play video games with me. Oh yeah, Mario and Sonic. Okay, and then the Mario and Sonic games, I just did not care for it. Just the first one, only because that was like when I played a Sonic game with a friend. Oh, but I did have a thing with the racing games, the All Stars racing games. I kind of liked these. I think I could go ahead and give it a B tier. I mean, I did play them a lot at one point. The DS version I never played though. Yeah, it's All Stars Racing too, so you had like multiple different Sega characters. The Mario Sonic games are so dry, in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, I only like the first one because of the memories. That's about it. I just explained it when I was ranking those. But yeah, Sonic and Sega All Stars Racing. I really wish they continued making these where they have like different Sega franchises. They added Beat from Jet Set Radio, and for that I played Beat. And they had Super Monkey Ball and all these other games. Yeah, Sonic 4 Episode 1. Okay, I'm going to be honest. Yeah, this was like an attempt to bring back classic Sonic, and they just didn't do it well. I think I gotta put it in D tier. I mean, when I first saw the game, I was like, oh, I think this is going to be a good Sonic game. And yeah, I played the Wii version, and the Wii version was essentially downgraded to be able to be put on the Wii and, not take up the entire console. But like, no, Sonic 4, I don't like how classic Sonic was handled. Yeah, Sonic 4 Episode 1, it's just, the physics kind of just killed it off. It just felt kind of soulless, too. Free Riders never played. I gotta play the Rider series, but I've heard bad things about Free Riders. Sonic Colors, I did play the DS version before the Wii version. I actually do enjoy the DS version a lot. And so is the Wii version, but probably the DS version a little more. I don't know, I don't think it's a popular opinion because the DS version is not well known. I mean, one of my friends did a playthrough of Sonic Colors on the DS, and people were like, "Is this a fan-made game? Is this real?" And then, like, of course it's real, but like nobody knows about the DS version. It's actually a pretty decent handheld counterpart to it. Modern Sonic and Classic Sonic being handled how they are right now, so I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, oh yeah, London games now. Sonic Generations definitely an S tier. I think I would put it right here or here maybe. I don't know. Somewhere around here. I think right there maybe. Sonic Generations is good. I love Sonic Generations. Yeah, Sonic Generations came out on the year I became a Sonic fan. I became a Sonic fan in what was it? February 1st, 2011. And then I remember I think it was during the 20th anniversary of Sonic, which was that year. Yeah, then I heard about Sonic Generations coming out, and then it came out later on that year in November 2011. And I remember when I was at school, when I was in my study hall, they would turn on the TV and they would talk about what religious stuff for teens, I guess. I don't know. It was a Christian school I went to. And then they did commercial breaks, and I saw a Sonic Generations commercial, and I was like, oh, I'm so hyped for it. It was just me and then my friend who liked Sonic as well. I talked about her. With the Mario and Sonic Olympic Games one, but yeah. I was glad to have made a friend who liked Sonic and not feel alone and isolated from everybody else who was playing stuff I don't know, Grand Theft Auto or whatever. I don't know. I just missed my early years of being a Sonic fan. It was cool. But I remember that Sonic Generations, it came out in 2011, and that was part of the 2010s when YouTube at the time kind of just destroyed the image of Sonic at one point. The 3DS version, I actually have the 3DS version. It's a pretty decent handheld version. I think it's more of an A tier though. I think I'll give it. I would like to play the 3DS version, maybe tomorrow or something. And also, I got a new cord for my 3DS, so I can now play 3DS and DS games on my 3DS again, which means I can play The World Ends With You again. But I'd like to play Sonic Generations. Hopefully, I can play Sonic Generations tomorrow. I would like to on the 3DS. Sonic 4 Episode 2 is not that much better, honestly. I gotta put that in D tier. Oh, it's a 3DS version of that. I have played the console PC version. I played the PC version. Wait, they should import Sonic 3 Knuckles to mobile. That'd be cool. Oh, I think they were gonna do that, and then they couldn't. I think it had to do with the good soundtrack, and then when they put it on Sonic Origins, they had to use the PC version of what was it? Carnival Night, Ice Cap, and what the hell was the other one? Launch Base. There we go. I can't think tonight. Anyway, Mario and Sonic All-Stars Racing Transform. That would be weird, having a Mario Kart and Sonic Racing crossover. Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed. I actually had a good time playing those. Like Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, I actually played these with friends online. I played these with a few of my friends that I made at the time. Those are also very good, precious moments, and for that, I think I would rank it over this one. It's essentially like Sega All-Stars Racing, but it's transformed. I mostly played Beat from Jet Set Radio, and I think one of my friends played Gum. Yeah, we became friends because of Jet Set Radio. Too bad it was one of the people I made friends with was the person I talked about when I streamed Jet Set Radio. Good God. But the other person was innocent, gladly. Sonic Dash never played. Sonic Lost World. Okay, I'm playing it. I haven't come back to it in a while, and honestly, I don't know. It could have been better. I think the 3DS version was a little bit better, though. Just a little bit. I don't know. I liked the whole idea of what they were going with the controls, but I didn't like the whole hitting a wall and then you die. sort of thing. That kind of bogged it down for me, like, drastically. Sonic Jump. Mario and Sonic got the freaking Olympic. Oh, no, not this game. Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric. I threw that in the... When I did that Sonic 30-day challenge thing, I said that was my least favorite. Anyway, I had a thought the other day. Is life worth living? I don't think so. Oh. Sorry, I'm just venting. Dude. You gotta live. I mean, okay. I don't like talking about stuff like that usually on my streams, but yeah, I did kind of have some pretty sad thoughts like 2 days ago, and I kind of vented something online elsewhere over my trauma that happened like numerous years ago. Yeah, it just, I don't know, it kind of ruined my life, and that's all I can say about it. I'm trying to hang in there though, and just not get too down to it. Anyway, I didn't care for the Sonic Boom thing since then, and I don't know what Sonic Runners is. Rio, Fire and Ice, Sonic Mania. I love Sonic Mania. Probably right there. I like Sonic Mania. I remember when I first got it back in August 2017 when it first came out. I also got the collector's edition with like my Sonic statue that I have next to my bed. It's pretty cool. I like Sonic Mania a lot. And then plus you could get the Encore mode. You can play Mighty and Ray in there. You got Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Mighty Ray. That's some cool stuff. I like Sonic Mania a lot. And the drop dash, that was a pretty neat feature. I mean, initially I didn't care to use it, but then I was like, you know what? Actually, this makes the games a lot more fun. Just when you do a drop dash, you can still hit the ground and go fast. What's this one? Speed Battle. I never played that one, but I have played Sonic Forces. I mean, I'm very hesitant to put it in B tier. I did like the ideas it had, like making your own character. So if you have a Sonic fan character that you made, which was I don't know, presumably a Sonic X recolor, you can make that a character in the game. I don't know. Seriously, I did like the idea of making your own character. Also, they added like Beat from Jet Set Radio as a costume piece, and then there was also Joker from Persona, and what's the other one? I think they did II from Monkey Ball and Nights into Dreams as well. It could have been better, and I really wished it were, but I don't know. I think I'll go easy on it. I did honestly kind of like this one, not as much as all these over here though, but. No, I did not play Team Sonic Racing. Is that the Tokyo one? The London, or no, not London, the Olympic Games? Yeah, that's the Tokyo one, 2020. They didn't predict that there was going to be a lockdown that year, but they kept the year 2020 in it for marketing purposes. They already named it Tokyo Olympics, so 2020. They're not going to change it. Sonic Colors Ultimate wasn't... I mean, it's Sonic Colors, but, you know, I think it's the worst version of it. The loading screens were... I don't know. That kind of did damage my perspective on Colors for a bit. But, I don't know. It's still Sonic Colors, I guess. I don't know. Frontiers I like a lot. I'll give it an S tier. I really like... I know it's kind of a Twitter trend to hate Frontiers, but I do like Frontiers. I feel like Frontiers got... I mean, they were starting to bring back like 2000 Sonic, which I really liked. And, you yeah, it's this open world Sonic you can move around in, and oh yeah, it's got combat in it, which is actually kind of nice. Sonic Colors is so mid, in my opinion. Well, I mean, it's been a while since I played Sonic Colors, if I'm being honest, so maybe I ought to revisit it. I think Ultimate kind of just damaged my view on it for a while. Murder the Sonic the Hedgehog. I gotta play this one. I think it's like a visual novel. Does Sonic actually get murdered in that one? That can't be. I don't know. But yeah, I gotta play it. I said I would play it, and I just never freaking did. And I just was like, oh. Superstars. It's a pretty low C, honestly. I mean, okay, it was made by RZS. That was already kind of a, maybe not so much of a red flag, but just like, I'm going to get the idea that this is going to be just okay. And yeah, it was made by RZS. RZS, they consistently made the okayest games of all time. They made Hey Pikmin, and yeah, Sonic Superstars, and Yoshi's New Island, I think it was. Before that, there was a Artoon. They made games like Yoshi's Island DS, Yoshi's Topsy Turvy, Blue Dragon, Blinks the Time Sweeper. I actually did like Blinks the Time Sweeper, though. That was a game on the original Xbox. But yeah. And by the way, the Blinks the Time Sweeper was created by the same guy that made the character Sonic, Naoto Oshima, which is an interesting fun fact to throw. I never played Dream Team. Shadow Generations. Probably put it up there. Yeah. I think that's how I'm going to rank the Sonic games. But who knows? Maybe this will change like one day when I play more Sonic games. Like, I got to catch up with some of these. Now for we should do classic Sonic songs. Yeah, I did make a list like this, but oh my god, my phone interrupted me. Green Hill Zone. That's a good song. I should have done S-A-B-C-D maybe. Green Hill Zone, that's a good song. You gotta give that an easy S tier. I like Green Hill Zone a lot. Marble Zone, probably C tier? B tier? I don't know. It's like between those. I do like it, but I don't know. I'll put it B. I don't want to be too top heavy with it. Spring Yard Zone, that's good at A tier. Labyrinth Zone's also good. Starlight Zone. I enjoyed that song quite a bit. I'm not sure if it's S tier. I think it's an A tier for me. Scrap Brain Zone is my favorite song in Sonic 1, so definitely an S tier. I love that one. And it's Final Zone. Final Zone, I mean, it's basically just like the boss theme, but a little more upbeat, I guess. It is a good song. I'll give it an A tier. Probably not above Starlight Zone, though. Right there, I'd say. Special Stage, probably above Marble Zone. Emerald Hill, I don't like it as much as Green Hill Zone, but I think it's probably a B tier. Chemical Plant I really liked. I remember when I first heard it, it was actually not in Sonic 2, I heard it on this old mobile, like this not talk tonight. This old phone game I played back in 2010, it was on a flip phone that I had. It was just... That's where I first heard Chemical Plant. And then a year later, I'd play Sonic, and then... Oh, this is the song that was in that old phone game I played. It was just this guy on a... from what I remember, it was this guy holding, who wears a jetpack and he like jumps on platforms, and it played Chemical Plant Zone. And that was before I played Sonic, so yeah. Yeah, these are songs. Yeah, not stages. Aquatic Ruin Zone. I don't really care for it too much. It's alright. I guess it'll be a C tier. Casino Night. I don't know why, but Casino Night Zone reminds me of Family Guy. I don't know why it does. Why does it remind me of Family Guy? Like, I keep picturing, like, what's that guy's name? Peter? I don't even watch Family Guy that much. But, what is it? Is that his name? Peter, the big fat dude in the polo shirt? And the glasses? Yeah, I keep imagining him, like, I don't know, jamming to it. I don't know, I guess it's a B tier. I don't care for Hilltop Zone. I don't know why, I just don't. I don't like the Hilltop Zone. Mystic Cave, I don't know, it reminds me of freaking Christmas for some reason. Even though it's not an ice stage. Hidden Palace, I probably like a less than Mystic Cave. Foil Ocean. I didn't care for Foil Ocean too much. But Metropolis Zone I liked. I liked Metropolis Zone as an S tier. That's a fantastic song. Sky Chase, it's kind of mellow. I mean, I guess that just fits the mood though. So, and Wing Fortress as well. Death Egg, probably D if I'm being honest. Oh, the special stage. I like the special stage theme. A tier for that one. Okay, oh, Sonic CD, that's kind of hard to rank. I mean, there's the Japanese soundtrack and American. I'm going to rank it by the Japanese soundtrack. Because that's how it's meant to be played. Also, I don't really remember the American soundtrack too well. Minus a few songs. Palm Tree Panic. That's a good stuff. Probably A tier. Or no, S tier. I'll go with an S tier. Collision Chaos, probably A tier. Tidal Tempest, B tier-ish. No, I'll give it an A tier. Above Labyrinth Zone. Quartz Quadrant. I mean, at first I didn't care for it, but then it started to grow on me a lot. I guess I'll give it an A tier. And then Wacky Workbench. All versions of Palm Tree Panic are really good. Yeah, I especially like the Bad Future of that one. I forgot to mention there's the Bad Future of that one. I really like that one. And perhaps I should, like... I don't know what I was going to say. Never mind. Wacky Workbench. Probably my least favorite of the, but it's still good. I like it still. Stardust Speedway, that's my favorite in Sonic CD. I really like Stardust Speedway a lot. Also, my favorite stage in Sonic, classic Sonic. So, especially Bad Future. I love the Bad Future theme of that one. I think we all do. The Generations remix is also really freaking good. Metallic Madness. S. I like it a lot. The past version, especially, I really like. Is that the final boss theme? It sounds like Castlevania music and Final Fantasy music at the same time. Oh, I like this one. They did not have the just normal boss themes. They should have. Sonic Mania Star Speedway remix is my favorite remix. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I like the Act 2 of that one. Special stage, probably a tier. Oh yeah, Sonic 3 Knuckles. Angel Island Zone. Oh, we got Act 1 and Act 2. They should have done that with like good future, bad future, but oh man, that would have been great, but no, they did not do that. Angel Island. Well, it's definitely going to be an S tier for sure. I like Angel Island Zone a lot. Angel Island 1, Act 1. And Act 2 was like better, honestly. That might actually be like one of my favorite songs in Sonic. It's Act 2 of Angel Island Zone. I got to talk about that one though. I remember like a month after becoming a Sonic fan, I remember having a dream that I was on top of a building and it exploded. And I fell all the way down to the ground, but like I survived and I started running really fast like Sonic. And then Angel Island Zone Act 2 played in there. That was awesome. I was like, I want to keep dreaming. And no, my mom woke me up and then she got kind of, I don't know, angry at me for not wanting to do this homework for this class I did not even want to be in. So yeah, unfortunately I was grounded that day. Can't blame me though. I didn't like those classes that I was moved into. I did not ask for that shit. I don't deserve it. That's why I stopped going to public schools. I went to private schools. Yeah, had to be that way. Anyway, back to Sonic. Hydro City, or as some goobers out there like to call it Hydro City. Yeah. Anyway, Hydro City I think is probably S tier, honestly. Well, Act 1 is probably like a more down here, but Act 2 is definitely up here. Act 2 is like one of the best songs in the game, actually. If they went all out with that one. I didn't care for Marble Garden too much, honestly. I don't know. It didn't sound as fun to me. Although I think I preferred Act 1s over Act 2. That's probably the rare cases where I prefer Act 1 Act 2. Well, I mean, there's also the Act 2 themes of Carnival Night, Ice Cap, and Launch Base, which we're going to rank them by the Michael Jackson ones, not the PC ones, okay? That's the other one I'm going to do. Carnival Nights. It sounds like Twitter Zone. But Act 2 is just basically the same song, but like they took out some instruments. It is a pretty nice song to listen to. I would say Ice Cap. That's definitely S tier. Where is it? Like there, I would say. Hard Times, I think, was based on. Yeah, some people thought it was like Smooth Criminal. It was actually Hard Times. Launch Base. Oh yeah, Launch Base is definitely S. But if we were ranking them by the PC version that was also in Sonic Origins, I think I would probably put Act 2 as like way higher because I did like that one, but we're doing the Michael Jackson ones. Special stages, that's definitely one of the best. Special stage themes, I'll put it right. Probably right here. Somewhere. Yeah, right here. No, right there. You know what? No, I'll put it right there. Mushroom Hill, I can't remember. No, I do remember it, but I just don't know if I would. I think I'd probably put it in B tier. Also, Mushroom Hill was in the 3DS version of Sonic Generations, because I want to play, hopefully tomorrow if I can. Just hope nothing slows me down. Flying Battery Zone. I'll put that in A. Sandopolis. Probably a low B. And oh yeah, I liked Act 1 versions better. I don't know, Act 2 was... Well, I just didn't like Act 2 in general. Not just this... Well, it's not that I don't like the song of Act 2, it's just... You had the stupid ghosts and the whole stage turning dark and all that. Anyway, but like the song itself, I don't know. It didn't feel as like good as that clone, I guess. What's Lava Reef? Well, Lava Reef Act 2 is just hidden. Is it Hidden Palette? Or yeah, it's the one where it plays when you in that room where you upgrade your Chaos Emeralds to Super Emeralds too. I think I liked Act 2 just a little bit better. I don't know. There's just something about it that brings me some good memories of first playing Sonic 3 and Knuckles and Sky Sanctuary. I keep thinking of that song from Kingdom Hearts. What was it? My Sanctuary? It's been a while since I played Kingdom Hearts. Something like that. Anyway, I think that's an S tier too. Like up there. Death Egg. Death Egg is probably B tier. I mean, it's good. It's just the instruments are kind of noisy. Definitely better than Sonic 2's Death Egg, though. What's this? The final boss? Giving that one an S tier. And then, yeah, that was epic. And then Doomsday Zone is probably my favorite. Or not my favorite song in the game, but like, probably like, well, might be one of my favorites actually. I think I'll put it up there actually. I like the Doomsday Zone theme. Now for characters. Yeah, this will be the last of the tier maker thing, and then I think I'm just gonna like watch old Sonic videos for funsies, I guess. Can we start with Sonic, please? And Tails. Yeah, I think that's just a little better to do. Oh boy, I don't know why I had to pick this one, because I'm gonna be honest, I'm not sure how I'd rank the characters. But I think I'll choose Sonic. I like Sonic S tier. My favorite character. I'm basic that way. But there's some other characters out here that I really like too. Tails. I don't want to be too top heavy, but I'll put him in there. And Knuckles. Knuckles I've been liking a lot, just oddly enough, like lately. I don't know why. Maybe it has to do with Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Maybe that's what made me like Knuckles. And Shadow. Definitely gotta put Shadow up there in S tier. I love Shadow a lot. Amy. Dude. This is, I think at one point she was my favorite of the female characters. I think it would have been like my second favorite. Nowadays, I mean, I still like Amy. I'm putting everybody in S tier. I'll put Eggman in A tier though. And Cream, probably C because I just don't see her too much. The Rouge. I'll put her in S. She's cool. Big the Cat. You're E tier. F, because I don't like E. The Chow, they're cute, aren't they? I'll give it an A. Super Sonic is just Sonic going super. Vector, probably a B tier. Charmy, not so much. D. Espio, he's kind of cool, I guess. I'll give him. Oh man, yeah. Who's this last? Oh, is it E102 Gam? No, it's E102 Omega. Or no, that's Gam. Is it Gamma? Wait, no, this is Gamma. That's Gamma. There we go. Okay, and I was like, what the fudge? He's probably a B tier, I would say, or a C tier, or a robot with a heart. Yeah, I like that. Omega, don't gotta put that in C. And then what's this? Jet the Hawk. He's actually pretty cool. I gotta give him an A tier. He's also in the what's that? The new racing Sonic game, which I have yet to play. Storm the Albatross. One of my friends likes him a lot. I'll put him there too, and Wave the Swallow as well. They're all cool. But I've not played Sonic Riders yet. I need to play Sonic Riders. Blaze the Cat. I gotta put her in S tier. And then Silver. You're S tier for sure. Chaos, you're probably B. Or A, maybe. To call D. Emerald, C. Metal Sonic, yeah, definitely like Metal Sonic. I'll put him right there. I'm putting a lot of S1s up here, damn. You're F. The Werehog. I'll put him up there to Chip. Don't care for you too much. What? You look like her the most. I don't know. I can't good and conscious rank that one. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know why I ranked her, to be honest. I'll just say, I don't know. Ivor Robotnik. Or no, that's Ivor Robotnik. This is someone else. You guys suck. And Omo Chow, you're Navi the Fairy of Sonic, so Alright. I want to look at some old Sonic videos. I don't know, I kind of half-assed this one. I don't think you should take this one seriously. I'm gonna watch old Sonic. Oh, Sonic Through the Ages. And what do I have here? If I can... Sonic videos and emo music. Buckle Brush. Oh, well, that definitely is gonna fit the vibe of this video. I remember watching this back in the day when I was new to Sonic. July 18th, 2011. So yeah, I was enjoying my summer that year, about to enter my freshman year. That's where I started Sonic 1. And yeah, it changed my life forever. Sonic 2, that's the one that everybody seems to like a lot. Sonic CD. This is how I discovered Sonic CD, by the way. Yeah. Sonic 3, they split the games. Is it Sonic 3 and Knuckles, or just Sonic 3? I think it's just Sonic 3. Yeah, they split it in half for the video too. But I consider them both one game. If it wasn't for that McDonald's thing, they probably could have made a one big game. Sonic Adventure, my favorite Sonic game. That's where they went to 3D. And Sonic Adventure 2. Oh, they're using play the GameCube version. I could tell by the buttons they used up there. I didn't even know it was on GameCube until like maybe a couple months after or something. Sonic Heroes, I gotta finish that one up. Oh, this video takes me back. 2006. Oh, Sonic 06. The one that I said, oh, I wish this game was like this game had potential. I think I already knew about Sonic 06 before that. Oh, Sonic and the Secret Rings. They actually added Sonic and the Secret Rings here. I forgot about that. This is not where I discovered Sonic and the Secret Rings, though. I discovered from a commercial, which that would have been my first Sonic game if I actually did go and get Sonic Unleashed. I think this is where I discovered Sonic. No, that's a lie. I did see someone play Sonic Unleashed before that. I think everything else I knew already. Sonic Colors. I think it was just Sonic CD. I think? No, it wasn't. I think Sonic Heroes. I can't remember. But I discovered Heroes. I knew for a fact it was Sonic CD that I discovered from this video. And then I had to play it after that. Oh, they're playing the Japanese version. I could tell. That sounded like... Yeah, that was cool stuff. Still unstoppable after 20 years. After 34 years, try that. And then, I'm not subscribed to Sega yet. Well, I gotta subscribe to Sega. What other videos did I see? Here, I'll watch some funny videos, like Sonic Shorts. Oh, this was like one of the first animations I saw back in the day when I was new to Sonic. Yeah, I'll watch it.
Sonic, that fish has a gun! Wow, cool. I never knew fish could hold guns.
Reasons. Indeed. Now for some. Oh, yeah.
What are we gonna do, Sonic?
Don't worry, I have a plan.
Sonic, what are you doing?
Come on, man, you're invincible. I do it for you.
But it'll still have...
Banjo-Kazooie music?
What? I didn't...
Damn, you're a terrible friend. If you...
Lost their virginity. You did.
What was that? When did Knuckles say that? Ugh. Or was that from another game? Actbin. Oh, I remember this.
You blue idiot! You ate all the egg!
Yeah, so what if I did? What are you gonna do, break my arm?
You really
You
should
would
have
totally
given ideas.
do that.
You ain't gonna give me ideas.
Why do you do that? Was that from Sonic? Or not Sonic. It was I Want to Be the Guy or something. That's where I discovered this writer series.
Why? What a joke.
Hot middle finger.
Here I come, rougher than the rest of them. The best of
Done,
them,
tougher
tougher
than
than
others.
leather. You can call me Knuckles. Unlike Sonic, I don't chuckle.
Unlike Sonic, I don't chuckle? What the?
That's where I first heard this. Oh, that's where I got the. That's where I got the invincibility thing, or the seizure-inducing thing from. When I saw this is where I first saw Hypersonic. I thought it was just Supersonic, and then it turns out there's a Hypersonic. I saw this before playing Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Holy shit! Keep going.
You just can't match the power-packed taste of Sunny D.
Sunny D? I haven't had that in like forever. I want to watch The Adventures of Sonic, or not The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. That's yeah, that's what do you call it? I think she's from Sonic Saturday Night or whatever. Ah! That bird's sick.
Are you okay?
Dude, he was on life support?
Hey, Sonic.
Oh, gross.
What?
I'm okay.
Jeez. Ah. What happened here again? I can't remember. Oh yeah, I remember. I think the island gets sets on fire and they like burns. Who stole it? Knuckles? What? Him? Looks like that guy from friggin' Narnia or whatever the hell it was.
Okay, who put springs in the damn floor?
Who put like? Why do they put springs like in between like each other and you just bounce back and forth? Ah, the Tails doll. I remember that thing. Ah, of course it's you, Charmy. Who was DuckTales? Or not DuckTales, Duck Hunt. Oh, imagine a DuckTales and Duck Hunt crossover.
To get out of here. I wish.
Well, I'm gonna shoot. What is his name? Scrooge McDuck or whatever the hell. I don't really watch DuckTales in forever. Oh, please. Is this the... Yeah, I remember this one. Princess Elise.
I don't know what's creepier. The fact that she made
Yeah,
out
with an animal or a corpse. I remember the lines. This... Chow.
What the fuck are you saying?
I don't know. Who knows?
down? I'm trying to sleep. Whoa.
You might have insulted him.
Hey, settle down, man.
Yeah, man. Be cool.
No way. You guys were built to kill me. Not to mention you got animal friends of mine inside you.
Oh, no, man. That's not our thing anymore. Totally not our thing, man. No way.
Nathan Jameson's Green Hills.
We're like they're modern bad things. Yeah, I mean, we're not even bad now.
No, we totally are.
Bad Nick.
Sure.
So are they good Nicks now?
Seriously, I can hear it in my apartment.
Oh, hey, you don't need to see that at home. It's just, okay.
What the heck is this?
You know, I think I want to... Hold on. I think this video is almost over.
Gotta be.
Yeah, it is. I want to watch my Sonic 30-day challenge thing again.
That laser sting.
What? No, you got it all wrong.
Like heck I have. I know a laser sting when I see it. No way, man. That's just pleasure light. It's just shining on you nicely, you know?
Like, yeah, like pleasure light. Do those waves of happiness, man.
Alright, that's it. Oh, what did you
Haha, take that.
Cool, man.
Dude, that was... I think that was... It's over? Yeah, it's over. Dude, that brings me back. I remember when I was like a month into Sonic. This is like the first Sonic Shorts thing I've watched. That brings me back. And I was like, yeah, I gotta stay in the Sonic fandom for like the rest of my life for this Sonic 30-day challenge. 30 days challenge. Here, I'll watch it. Let's do it. Let's react to my own video again.
I am now going to be starting the Sonic the
Dude,
Hedgehog
this
3-day
is-
challenge to celebrate my 14th year of being a Sonic fan.
I celebrated my 14th year of being a Sonic fan by doing this, and this was like the most exhausting thing I ever done because I was basically just... What the frick did I do? Well, I got exhausted from doing this whole damn challenge, and then I just was like, I'm taking a break from YouTube, and now I'm coming back slowly. I thought I would come back in April, and then I got sick all month
So,
until
let's
the
go
end.
ahead and start with day one.
My favorite character.
Well, I'm a pretty simple person. I like Sonic the Hedgehog as my favorite character.
I like Sonic. Yeah, I'm basic, so I might as well say Sonic. I'm basic and based. How about that?
We're back with the Sonic the
Here,
Hedgehog
gotta turn it up
3-day
a little
challenge.
bit.
Day 2. Least favorite character. Princess Elise.
Initially, I was gonna say Big the Cat, but at least Big the Cat looks like he belongs in Sonic. I can't say the same for fucking Elise. Oh, and the ew part has to do with, you know, the fact that she kissed Sonic on the lips. Oh, he was dead. I'm glad I switched it to Elise and not Big. I mean, yeah, I don't like Big that much either, but I had to choose Elise. Maybe if Elise didn't have this like relationship thing with Sonic, I probably would have liked her maybe a little more.
Challenge. Day 3. Favorite game. My favorite Sonic game is Sonic Adventure.
Sonic Adventure. It's still my favorite.
Sonic game that debuted on a system seller, the Sega Dreamcast, the final console from Sega. You play through 6 different stories with 6 different characters. Sonic does the usual run to the goal, Tails races, Knuckles searches for the Master Emerald pieces, Amy runs away from Zero, Big
Zero. I was gonna make a Zero
and
joke from Mega Man.
Stuff. After completing all 6 stories, you
I
unlock
should
the final
have. I don't
story,
know.
Super Sonic. Save the world from chaos. Some may say it's far from perfect, especially Big Story, but that still didn't stop me from liking this game this
I'm gonna be honest. I
got
said that because I felt a little pressured to choose Sonic Adventure as my favorite when I brought up Big. I don't know. I had somebody kind of just tell me, "Oh, you only like Sonic Adventure because you grew up with it," or something. I don't know. I still love Sonic Adventure as my favorite. And yeah, it did flip flop between like Sonic 3 Knuckles and Sonic. What else was the other one? Sonic 3 Knuckles, Sonic Adventure 2. It was like between like those 3: Sonic Adventure, Sonic Adventure 2, and Sonic 3 Knuckles. But yeah, I ended up with Sonic Adventure 1 still.
Sonic Adventure. Enough to make it my favorite Sonic game of all time. We're back with the Sonic the Hedgehog 30-day challenge. Day
I don't
5.
like how I said we're back with the Sonic the Hedgehog 30-day challenge.
Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric.
Oh wait, was that the one I messed up with?
Explaining how abhorrent this game is.
Never mind.
It's as if they pulled this game idea out of their asses and just rushed it from there. It consists of boring, tedious combat, platforming, and
I sound like somebody who's like
the speed sections, all ruined by the terrible performance of the game. We did not need a second scar left on Sonic's reputation as soon as we were recovering from the first scar from Sonic 06. The game that made it cool to hate Sonic for a long time.
Yes, I remember when it was cool to hate Sonic. I did mention this in my rankings.
But even Sonic 06 had more grounds than this garbage. This game was
I sound like
bad that I was at the brink of giving up Sonic altogether.
I sound like somebody who's just like angrily hating a game. I mean, can you blame me though? But yes, this was the game that almost made me give up Sonic at one point. Like I was about to just not play Sonic anymore. We're back on the Sonic the Hedgehog 30-day challenge quarter of the year. Yeah, I guess it is. Like, it's just integrated in my head at this point. But yeah, Sonic Boom, Rise of Lyric. I wish Sonic Boom, Rise of Lyric were, like, any good. Like, or no, I never really had any hopes for it, but it could have been good. If it were good, I probably would stay being a Sonic fan instead of being this, like, oh, I'm going to leave Sonic and never come back to it. Because one of my friends did the same thing. He basically left the Sonic series until, I think, 2020. And he came back with Sonic Forces. And yeah, Sonic Forces of all games, I guess that's his, like, guilty pleasure game or something? Assuming that we all are we're obliged to hate that game? I don't know.
Together. Thankfully I didn't. But
yeah, I'm glad I did not give up Sonic. I love Sonic still.
We're back with the Sonic the Hedgehog 30-day challenge.
I did that with another
Yesterday
series.
I meant day 4. This is the
That's what I
real
meant.
day 5.
I screwed up with the day 5, day 4
My favorite
thing.
power-up is the Lightning Shield from Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Because
Would you consider
track
Super
things
Sonic a
nearby,
power, or is that
and
just
if
a
you're Sonic,
transformation?
you can double jump. It's especially fun to have while you're super or hyper.
Because I probably would have
We're
said...
back with the Sonic the Hedgehog 30-day challenge. Day 6. Favorite Wisp. Well, I never had a particular favorite, but looking at them now, I guess I'll choose the Violet Wisp because it looks the coolest to me.
Okay, I'm going to be honest. I didn't really know who to pick, and I'm not even sure if the Violet Wisp is my favorite. I'm just going to go ahead and admit that right now. But yeah, he does look the coolest to me, so that's why I chose it. I mean, I guess a lot of people were saying Cube or something like that. I mean, yeah, I guess the Cube Wisp is cool. But yeah, I just didn't know who to pick, and I just looked at who was the coolest, and I just chose Violet.
We're back with the Sonic the Hedgehog 30-day challenge.
I guess it was a good
Day 7. Favorite level.
Favorite level?
Of the 2D Sonic games, my favorite level is Stardust Speedway from Sonic
Yeah, I
CD.
mentioned this. I still my
Especially
favorite.
the good future of it. It looks really beautiful. Of course, the bad future of it looks pretty cool too. And of the 3D stages, it has to be Twinkle Park from Sonic Adventure, especially the castle part.
I like the castle part because it played in a Well, I like the theme of it. There's a video I'd like to show after this.
I really like it there.
There was
It
an
fun.
arcade game that I
We're
played.
back with the Sonic the Hedgehog 30-day challenge. Day 8. What would
That's
you
gonna
do
be
with
stuck
also
in my head
Chaos
forever.
Emeralds? Go Super, of course.
Yeah,
We're
what
back
else
with
would
the
I
Sonic
use?
the Hedgehog 30-day challenge. Day 9. Favorite villain?
Villain.
Well, there's lots of pretty cool villains. But I think my absolute favorite has to be Metal Sonic, which is why I'm excited for Sonic 4.
Metal Sonic. Yeah, I couldn't. I was like debating. Am I gonna choose Metal Sonic or am I gonna choose Chaos? Or I ended up with Metal Sonic. Yeah, I really like Metal Sonic a lot. I almost did go with Chaos, but I went with Metal Sonic. I just like Metal Sonic a little bit more.
We're back with the Sonic the Hedgehog 30-day
Dude,
challenge.
am I gonna hear the end of the
Day
L?
10. Favorite vocal song? Oh man, His World from Sonic 06. Now there are different versions of the song.
Oh, His
And they're all
World.
great, but I think my favorite version is the Zebra Head version.
Okay, before I play the rest of the song, I was gonna choose Dreams of an Absolution, the Starry Night remix, but I ended up with His World. I think I like His World more, but that was a close second. The Starry Night remix of Dreams of an Absolution, but I think His World, the Zebrahead version of His World, is just more of my thing. I'm just somebody who likes rock more. So. Sure, I love this song a lot. Yeah, I like this one a lot.
You know, every time I hear this song, I wish Sonic 06 were a good game. But it
I did say I wished Sonic 06 were a good game. Yes, I wish Sonic 06 were a good game because it's his world. But yeah, I think the Zebrahead version is my favorite because, well, it's just, it's the fastest, more upbeat version of the bunch. Yours is Sonic CD opening. Yeah, that's a good one. Well, there's two of them. There's the Toot Toot Sonic Warrior, You Can Do Anything, and then there's the Sonic Boom. I like them both.
Still, the soundtrack is awesome, and this song is fire. It's definitely my favorite vocal track in Sonic. We're back with the Sonic the Hedgehog 30-day challenge. Day 11. Top 3 soundtracks. I think going from 3 to 1, Sonic Adventure 2.
Yeah, Sonic Adventure 2. I was pretty keen on this one, I would say. I'll make it through. Follow me.
Sonic 06.
Yeah, I chose Sonic 06. I must admit the music is actually pretty hardcore.
And my favorite Sonic soundtrack, the Japanese version of Sonic CD.
I chose the Japanese version. Oh yeah, the Japanese version, of course. You know what I almost put in here? I almost put Sonic Advance 3. Yeah, I think, if I'm being honest, I don't think a lot of the songs in Sonic Advance really stand out as much as the ones I listed here. And yes, even Sonic 06. I could have picked it for some unique opinion, but I didn't.
We're back with the Sonic the Hedgehog 30-day challenge. Day 12. Favorite shipping? Well...
Shipping?
I guess I'm gonna have to go with Sonic and Amy.
Sonic and Amy. Maybe I should turn this up just a little bit. Son Amy. That's like the only ship I ever did. I did it when I was a teenager more, but I just didn't really ship ever since. I think people were saying stuff like, you should ship Sonic and Chili Dogs. And I was like, oh, damn it, you make me want to have a chili dog. You don't ship characters, I can see that. If you had to pick. Yeah, I just didn't do a whole lot of shipping. I just did Sonic and Amy, kept it simple.
Amy, if you will. That's who I shipped when I was a teenager, and I never really did anything
It would
else when
be.
it came to shipping, so it'll be that. We're back with the Sonic the Hedgehog 30-day challenge. Day 13. Do you prefer speed, power, or flying? I gotta go with speed.
Sonic made me like speed, like, more than ever before, so... But actually, you wouldn't even know what your favorite shipping is. I mean, like, in retrospect, I'm not even sure if I like the Tsunami ship anymore. I mean, I just went along with it, I guess, or something I used to do. Because I had to have an answer. I didn't want to fail this challenge.
We're back with the Sonic the Hedgehog 30-day challenge. Day 14. Most frustrated level to get through. Well,
Most
that's
frustrating
definitely
level?
going to be the scrambled egg zone from Sonic 2.
Oh, dude, I streamed this one.
I mean, the same could probably be
I
said
was
for most
frustrated.
levels in this game, but this stage in particular is, well, scrambled. You're essentially just going around in circles in this giant mess of a maze.
And yeah, when I streamed the Game Gear games, like some of them, I was actually really frustrated. I was like really just like wanting to scratch my face like Matt Ungard did in the ending of Phoenix Wright Justice for All. When I was playing Scrambled Egg Zone. It was like exasperating to go through. It's like they wanted to make this game the hardest game of all time, but I called this game the Ninja Gaiden of the Sonic games when I was ranking the games.
2 especially was the
I
worst
should have
of it
said
all.
that.
And when I finally finished it,
might be a
I
little
just came out
touchy to say.
exhausted. I was like, I'm finally done with
Yeah, I
this
came out
stage.
exhausted the
If
next time I
could
did
say
play
anything
it.
positive about this stage, it's the music. It slaps. I mean, just listen to this.
I mean, the music is good. It sounds like Mega Man music. Like if we were to make this NES 8-bit, yeah, it would definitely sound like a Mega Man song. Marble Zone for you, yeah. I see a lot of frustration with
Back with
Marble
Sonic the
Zone.
Hedgehog 30-day challenge. Day 15.
Funniest scene.
It's gonna be from the Sonic 3 movie, the Detective Pikachu scene.
Are you Detective Pikachu?
Yes, he is.
Looks like a
does
Pokemon.
look like a Pokemon. Pika Pika.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what I find funny, so I just chose that. I mean, I could have chosen the Sonic Shorts Volume 4 thing. I mean, I kind of view that as like nostalgic, and I don't know. That's not official. Those are all fan made.
We're back with the Sonic the Hedgehog 30-day challenge. Day 16. Favorite Archie
I
comic
used my
issue.
8-bit cover of.
I'm gonna go
Course
with
Rocket
Sonic
Fast.
and Mega Man Where Worlds Collide. It's a crossover with Sonic and Mega Man, just like the title says. Sonic and Mega Man are two of my favorite gaming franchises of all time. So this got me interested back then. It's definitely worth checking out.
I want to read it again. It's been forever said done that. I mean, I love both Sonic and Mega Man a lot. So yeah, I had to watch. I had to put that in there.
Crossover ideas they put in.
I don't even read a ton of the comics, so.
We're back with the Sonic
But like, I did
Hedgehog
read that one. It
30-day
was pretty cool.
challenge. Day 17. Favorite TV cartoon series. Well, I remember during my early days of being a Sonic fan, I saw The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog and Sonic X. Although it's been years
I
since
went with the
two,
latter.
I really enjoyed both. As for the others, I've only seen a handful of episodes.
I saw Sonic Prime with my cousin. I saw like maybe a few episodes. I'm gonna be honest. I was actually getting really tired. Like when I was watching it. So I'm gonna be honest. I can't really even remember like what I saw of Sonic Prime. Cause we saw the Sonic 2 movie, and then we saw Sonic Prime, and when I was watching Sonic Prime, I was just like, I'm so exhausted, I just want to go to bed. And maybe I should watch Sonic Prime. I've heard it was good.
Or just a few clips of them. Again, I really enjoyed both the
And
Adventures of
Sonic
and Sonic
SATM I
X,
want
but
to watch.
if I had to choose one, I think I'll pick Sonic X. We're back with the Sonic the Hedgehog
Sonic Prime is
30-day
bad?
challenge.
I remember enjoying some of it, but I was just so tired, like I said. It's slow in pacing. I mean, I was already tired prior to watching some of Sonic Prime. I was already tired, like, around the end of the Sonic 2 movie. Has a really repetitive plot.
Day 18. Favorite boss battle.
It's just, I wanted to see Sonic the Sonic 2 movie with my cousin. Like I wanted, because I saw it in theaters and I really enjoyed it, but like I was going through a lot of depression at the time. Like it was a pretty bad time, so I was like dying to see it again with somebody like later on, and I was like, I want to watch it again without having bad feelings. And then finally, I got to around January 2023. I finally got to see Sonic 2 again with my cousin. Then I saw 2 episodes of Sonic Prime, and then I was just getting kind of tired, and I just didn't really. I don't know. Maybe I'll give it another shot and form my own opinion on it. We'll see.
I had a hard time making my decision, but I think I finally made one. The final battle for both the hero and Dark Story in Sonic Adventure 2.
Oh, when I streamed Sonic Adventure 2, I
You're fighting
actually
each other
had a
on this
hard
long,
time
endless
doing it.
trail, using just about everything you've learned in your adventure in this battle. You can get in a few easy hits at first, but then later it starts to get harder, and that's when Chaos Control is being
Chaos
used,
Control.
as well as either Sonic Wind or Chaos Sphere, depending on who you're playing as. And it feels really satisfying when you win this. I also
It does.
really love the music that plays when you fight each
And yeah, I
other.
do like the
Sounds
music that
amazing.
plays here too.
We're back with the Sonic the Hedgehog 30-day challenge. Day 19.
I just realized I almost chose the Metal Sonic race. I'm not even sure if I wanted to consider that a boss battle though. I mean, it's more of a race. Well, I guess it could be a battle. I mean, Generations version was more of a boss battle in the sense that you're fighting them.
Spin-off game. This one was a little bit of a tough one.
Spin-off?
And
I chose
haven't played many of the
Sonic
spin-off
Battle,
games in
right?
a while, but I think I'm settled with Sonic Battle. It's a fighting game, kind of like Sonic the Fighters.
I
thought the
consider it a
fighting
boss
system was
battle.
pretty
Okay,
fun,
yeah.
And I like the RPG elements that it had too. I remember playing this a lot on my first year of being a Sonic
Yeah,
fan.
I played it like I remember playing it a lot like a month after becoming a Sonic fan. And then I played it again like during the summer of 2011, and then like later on like during like the Christmas season of 2011. And that's the last time I played it. I haven't played it since then. I chose that one, and I don't know if I'm going to have the same opinion if I play it again. We'll see. I should play it again.
Let me tell you, looking back at those days, it was quite magical. Perhaps that's why I like Sonic Battle a lot.
It was magical.
We're back with the
My
Sonic
first
the
year being a
Hedgehog
Sonic
30-day
fan. Of course it
challenge.
was.
Day 20. Favorite Sonic YouTube.
I chose multiple,
watched a
didn't
lot of
I?
them. I guess I'll make my top 3.
Top three.
Cybershell. This was the first Sonic YouTuber I watched when I was new to Sonic.
Yeah, Cybershell, I watched his Sonic 1 Let's Play, like, along with me playing Sonic 1. I could have played it all blind and then watch his videos or something. I don't know. But, I don't know, it was nice to see his videos of
So he
it.
definitely holds a special place in my heart. The first video I saw from him was the first part of his Sonic 1 Let's Play.
Yeah,
This
I
is what I
remember that.
watched on the night when I first got into Sonic 2, by the way.
He had the like most stylish Let's Plays back in his time. That was cool.
Next is Clement J642.
I miss Clement J642. He doesn't do Let's Plays anymore. He actually unlisted his videos. Like you can still see him in his playlist, so that's good at least. He didn't delete them altogether. He just decided to unlist them.
He once did Let's Plays back in the day. He mostly played Sonic and Mega Man.
Yeah, I
While he
watched
doesn't
both
do
of
Let's
his.
Plays anymore. Watching those videos brings me back some good memories. He's still making videos, by the way, so that's good. And last, we have Supersonic.
I'm watching his Mega Man
014.
Legends Let's Play, like currently, because I'm playing Mega Man Legends right now.
He's new in my favorites. I really enjoyed watching his Sonic Retro Achievements videos and stream.
Yeah, I've been doing Retro Achievement stuff a lot. I've been doing it since 2022, and I've watched his videos of Retro Achievement stuff, and they're pretty fun to watch, even though I pretty much already mastered, like, most of the games he did a video on before he released the videos. Could have helped me with that Mario one, but I already mastered Super Mario Brothers on the NES before he uploaded it.
We're back
I
with
just
Sonic the
couldn't wait
Hedgehog
anymore.
30-day challenge. Day 21. We're shipping.
Oh, did I choose
Well,
Sonic
it's
on the
basically
Release?
the answers I gave for the first 2 days.
I like the music I chose for
Sonic
this
and
one. It was
Elise.
creepy music.
Elise doesn't even look like she belongs in Sonic, first of all. And
Yeah, she looks like a
Elise is
Final
human.
Fantasy character.
Sonic is a hedgehog. That's a very gross pair-up. And worst of all, Princess Elise actually does kiss Sonic on the lips while he was dead. To revive him, but man,
They could have revived him
why
in
did
any
they have
other
to
way.
do
Why
that?
not just? Why did it have
So,
to be a kiss?
like I said in day 2.
Ew. Double ew. Yeah.
We're back with the Sonic the Hedgehog 30-day challenge. Day 22. Favorite Sonic
What did
game.
I choose?
I'm about to step on a landmine for this, but it's the Hydro City
Ah,
that
this.
people have made. A lot of these are
Hydro
the same.
City, Hydrocity.
Some of them reference
I did
Mega
talk
Mind.
about that earlier.
I even made one based on that scene in Drake and Josh where Drake called South America South America. Since the stage was initially presented
I
as
did it
one
when the
word
people
in
were
their
arguing
spaces,
about it.
people have debated whether it was Hydro City, a city full of water.
They even like made fun of this debate in the comic IDW. I think I was like, they actually talked about it. Anyway, I remember like back then when people were like when I saw YouTubers talk about the stage, like I saw a lot of people saying Hydro City, and then I saw like one person say Hydrocity, and then I was like, as one word. So I was like, oh, I'm not the only one to notice this. So yeah, and then it became like a actual debate. People did. Who would have thought that lack of space caused a huge debate?
For Hydrocity, a portmanteau of hydro and velocity. And while Hydrocity sounds nice because it's a fast water stage, it is Hydro City. And since then, they have been spacing out
Yeah,
Hydro
they
City,
they did.
except for Sonic Mania. But yeah, it's Hydro City, and I say Hydro
Well,
City. But honestly,
was it Yuji Naka that named the stage, or was it Takashi Iizuka? I mean, I'm pretty sure he's gonna say Hydro City because I don't think this dev team would be good enough in English to make a pun of Hydro and Velocity anyway. I mean, I must admit, Hydrocity is a pretty cool sounding word. I just kind of prefer correctness when it comes to pronouncing things. That's
I don't
all.
really care if you say Hydrocity. Some people prefer to pronounce it this way, and that's fine. And it's not like I can stop you from saying it. You have your reasons to pronounce it.
Supersonic
the way you want to,
1014
and I'm just too nice
does.
of a person to really harp on you for it. So have it your way, I won't judge. We're back.
There was a few Sonic stages I did mispronounce. I mispronounced Gigalopolis Zone from Sonic Chaos. I said Gigalopolis for some friggin' reason. And Studiopolis. I said Studiopolis, but it's Studiopolis. I don't know. Yeah, that's right, but it just sounds kind of off to me. I don't know. Anyway.
Back with the Sonic the Hedgehog 30-day challenge. Day 23. Where would you live on Mobius? I don't know. I never thought about it too much, but I guess I have to pick. I'll go with Station Square.
Yeah, I was running out of time that day. I had to like upload the video before the day ended. And yeah, I came up with that one because it's my friend Princess Elise gets Sonic before any other character has. Oh yeah. Yeah, I chose Station. I think I would live in Station Square as long as I can survive Chaos's attack when he, just basically destroys Station Square and floods the place and kills everybody.
Imagine having a lot of fun there, and I definitely enjoy.
I think it's a fun place.
Too. We're back with the Sonic the Hedgehog 30-day challenge. Day 24.
If you could spend
could spend one day with any character or group,
that was a long one. I had to
what would
like
you do?
move the camera.
You know, I gotta say, as we're getting to the end of this challenge, I'm offered questions that's very difficult for me to answer, but I'll try my best. I guess I'll hang out with Sonic since he's my favorite character.
Yeah.
We can race, even though he would get first place every time. We could
Sonic
have chili dogs. And if he has all the Chaos Emeralds, maybe we can go Super. That'd be cool. We're back with the Sonic the Hedgehog 30-day challenge.
Wait, I chose Green Hill Zone again?
Day 25.
No, I played the
First
credits
game.
theme. I'm sorry.
My first Sonic game was Sonic the Hedgehog 1 on Sega Genesis, which I emulated one night. And I'll talk more
I can't wait to talk about get to that part.
We're back with the Sonic the Hedgehog 30-day challenge. Day 26. Join the Resistance or the Eggman Empire.
I just chose Resistance.
The Resistance. We're back with the Sonic the Hedgehog 30-day challenge.
Damn, I'm never gonna stop
Day
hearing
27.
that.
What kind of chow would you like to have? A
Dark chow. I just chose a simple answer
We're
every
back
time.
with the Sonic the Hedgehog 30-day challenge. Day 28. Rate Sonic from 1 to 10.
I know I rated him 10 out of 10. I was kind of hesitant to rank him like 10 out of 10 because I was like, but people are gonna say stuff like, oh no, there's Sonic 06 or whatever.
I think that Sonic has had pretty good games as a whole. And even if some weren't the greatest, they were at least decent. But yes, there was also
Sonic
moments where
Blast
Sonic's
Shadow.
quality was all over the place. And even some of the game's quality has reached an all-time low. So for that, I keep
thinking of the band all-time low.
10 can I? Well, I really love Sonic the Hedgehog a lot. It's in my top 3 favorite video game franchises. It's one of those games that had a huge impact on my life.
Yeah,
and to be honest,
there's no way I could not give
I don't think I have the heart to not give it a 10 out of 10. So you know what? Screw it. 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
We're back.
I was just like, yeah, might as well just give it a 10 out of 10. Not even gonna care if people are like, I don't know.
Back with the Sonic the Hedgehog 30-day challenge. Day 29. Why do you like it?
Why do I like
Same
it?
reason why I like the other games I like too. Because it's fun. And for Sonic,
I'm
it's
bad at
fast, which
explaining
feels very
things.
nice, and it's way past cool.
Way
We're on
past
the final
cool.
day of the Sonic the Hedgehog
Oh, is this
30-day
the
challenge.
how I got into
Day
Sonic?
30. How you got into Sonic. I'll never forget that night. It was on February 1st, 2011. I was
Yeah.
13.
13,
in
8th
Having
grade.
the worst time of my life.
Yeah, I
I
had
thought
my
Sonic the
class
Hedgehog-
moved. I had my class moved from like I had one of my classes moved before that, and then I had another one moved, and everything was just. And then I was just like, I'm avoiding school. I avoided school that entire week. Although there was 2 snow days that week too, so I didn't feel guilty for avoiding school all because I was moved to another class and getting bullied in there. But yeah, I got into Sonic that week, and it lit up my life. It was some good moments.
That night, and thanks to emulation, I was easily able to try out games I haven't played before. So I downloaded King of Fusion, a Sega emulator, and Sonic 1. I beat the game that night, and since then I became a huge Sonic fan. And the next 2 days were snow days, and I knew exactly what to do. Play more Sonic. I made some sweet memories of being a Sonic fan for the first 2 years. I made some good friends who liked Sonic too, including a very special friend from high school.
Oh, dude, that friend from high school, I talked about her. I didn't want to get too much into detail about because it's kind of unfortunate event will happen later on. But yeah, I wanted to go more into detail, but I didn't want to constantly sound negative against myself. Like, oh, I got bullied in school all the time. I mean, yeah, that did happen, which is why I went to a private school. But yeah, and then I made a friend who liked Sonic in high school. Like, that's why I just consider this first year being a Sonic fan magical.
She was so cool.
She was
I'm
so cool.
very
She
glad
was.
Sonic entered my life
That's why I
around
wanted to
these
be your
times.
friend.
Definitely needed it. And that concludes the Sonic the Hedgehog 30-day challenge.
Man, do I have the same opinion as what I answered? I would say for the most part. I mean, some of these were kind of just half-assed, like the purple wisp. Also, I talked about, what do you call it? This thing. I talked about, where was it? It was somewhere around my favorite stages.
Actually, the castle part. I really like it there. It looks fun.
Because the song that plays there. I was this video that I saw back in the day.
Sonic and Tails Spinner.
It's 10:30. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get off soon.
Sonic
Wait, hold on.
Hey, Sonic and
Start the
Tails
video
Spinner.
again. Yeah, this was an arcade machine called Sonic and Tails Spinner. I recorded it like a year before I posted it. Yeah, it was a whole year before I posted it, but yeah, I recorded this, and it's not, the arcade machine's not there anymore, and I'm really upset. I wanted to like do a reenactment of recording this again, like 5 years later, and it's not there anymore. I actually had a dream about this machine like last year in November, and yeah, I was like happy, but it was only a dream. Continuing on.
Yep, you got Big, Amy, Cheese.
Cheese! It's a Chow! I didn't even know what Chow were at the time. I only knew that Cream the Rabbit had her pet Chow, Cheese. I didn't know she was I didn't know that the Cheese was a Chow, so I said Cheese. I was so new to Sonic at the time, so
Sonic, Tails, 102 Gamma, Knuckle D, Echidna, and Dr. Robotnik.
I was 14 in this video.
Here we go.
Oh, you can hear Twinkle Park in this video. I like this song a lot. I think it was an unused track in Sonic 3, if I'm not mistaken, or just like a beta track, like a sample.
Here we go.
I got a good score. I don't think that was the jackpot though.
Yeah.
I missed that thing. I missed that thing so much. I want it to come back, or I would like to have the cabinet myself. That'd be cool. But I have to keep on constantly hearing Twinkle Park every time if I get it. But I don't think I would be able to get it. It would be cool to have though. Anyway, I'm a little exhausted. I think I'm gonna get off. Tomorrow's gonna be the 30th anniversary. I'll get something streamed for tomorrow, so it'll be probably Sonic Generations. So yeah, yeah, I'm just exhausted. I didn't think I was gonna. Yeah, ranking Sonic games was kind of already exhausting in itself, and then yeah, and I watched some videos, just a few of them, but yeah. Oh, one of my friends. Oh, okay, that's interesting. One of my friends yeah. All right, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. Anybody who else is watching this, maybe in the back. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and get off now. I'm exhausted, and maybe tomorrow I'll play Sonic Generation. I should. I don't have anything going on tomorrow, so yeah, I think I'll definitely do that on the 3DS. So. See you all later.